Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is How Much Do You Know About Education? For this program, we're going to talk about education in Europe. For this, I did some interviews with people that are expert in the topic of education. They choose two questions from this mysterious envelope. So let's start.
Okay, we're gonna start with Andres. Andres, choose one. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, Andres, the education is the main driver of progress. That's why there is such shared interest among all member states to get advantage of education and culture, at the same time boost the economy and spaces for diversity. For all the above, the European Commission is developing initiatives to promote young people. According to this, what are the purposes of those initiatives?
Okay, thank you, Rolando, for the invitation. This initiative reflects the Commission ambitions to enable all young people to receive the best education and training, and find jobs across the continent. The goal is that in Europe, the people spend time abroad to study and learning should be standard. We have other options. School and higher education diplomas should be recognized across the European. Everyone should be able to access the high quality education, irrespective of their social or economic background. And finally, people should have a strong sense of their European culture.
Okay, Andres, second question. Okay, the European Commission, in its attempt to build a stronger education, has taken into account the role of young people, the education and cultural policies on the construction for the future of Europe. To carry out this process, certain visions must be established to allow us to see the future plans before taking action. According to this, what are these visions?
Okay, Orlando. On December 2017, European Council conclusion, it described its vision of building an European education area on cooperation, an ambitious framework, European policy cooperation in education and training, support for member states reform through the European semester, better targeting on European funds. It also described ongoing initiatives toward European University and European Students Card. This package of initiatives also includes proposal for council recommendation on childhood care, on the initiative mutual recognition of diplomas and learning periods abroad, and on improving and teaching and learning languages.
Excellent. First question. International Standard Classification of Education is an instrument suitable for compiling statistics on education. It covers two cross-classification variables, levels and fields of education with the complementary dimensions of general, vocational, and pre-vocational, and education labor market destinations. According to this, the question is, how does the system handle early childhood education and primary education?
The system handles a holistic program to support their cognitive, physical, and emotional development and introduce young children to organized instruction outside of the family context, as well as providing their students with fundamental skills in writing, reading, and math to establish a foundation for their learning, understanding core areas of knowledge, personal and social development.
Question. The preparation of future teachers requires certain requirements before they are complete or conclude their curriculum. This guarantees that education will be of quality. According to this, the question is, what are those requirements?
Okay, entry into this program normally requires the successful completion of an international standard qualification of education level 3 that is upper secondary education or for post-secondary non-tertiary education program with access to tertiary education. Entry may depend on subject choice and grades at child and ESCET level 3 or 4. Additional, it may be required to take and succeed entry these examinations.
Sorry about that. So, the first question for Diana Monsalve was, the European Trade Union Committee for Education, since 1977, has been in charge of establishing the best conditions for teachers who dedicate their lives to teaching. According to this, how was the study and the help that this committee has given to those who aspire or just start in the teaching career?
The status always must be like something important in whatever thing you want to do. But for example, in education in Europe, the status is something really good. For example, in places, countries like Finland, we can say that the teachers have like the best development. It is because the government try to implement the best for teaching. For example, the government needs to put like more effort to get young people in the career to become teachers, because most of the population of teachers is like old people. So the government needs to implement more policies to get young people into the career.
Okay, second question. It is a reality that money currently affects almost all social spheres, especially when it comes to the education, because this area is the most important and is the area that requires more investment. According to this, the question is, how has the social status and working conditions of the teachers affect this situation?
It's something important in whatever team you want to do. But for example, in the teachers of Europe, there is a good status about the education. For example, in countries like Finland, they can demonstrate that they are the best in education. That's why they are really well prepared.
Good. First question. Several studies show that if more than one cause and effect relationship between the quality of teaching and the competence of the students, given the interference of certain factors outside the educational centers, mainly the social environment. According to this, what are the factors that determine or aggravate the situations for the qualified teachers?
Okay, this is a very good question, Orlando. One of the factors who determine the short age of qualified teacher is the demographic factors. The aging of the teacher population is common to all of the European countries. On average, of 30% of primary school teachers are around the age of 50 or more, with some substantial variety in a certain countries. For example, 15% in Germany, 49% in Swedish, and 42% in Italy. The distribution of the teacher for age or group is ISEC 1 to 3 around the classroom, and they retail that as they can soon.
Second and final question. The question is, in Europe, a situation is quite worrying because the population of teachers has been aging and declining over the years. The few who start in the teaching career did not finish it or leave it halfway. According to this, what is the reason for the situation and what is being done to carry out the situation?
Okay, in countries where the teacher are selected via national or regional exam, the drop of the number of the students wishing to become to teachers to correlate with the number of the entered students were selected. The second one is the competitive recruiting. The regions offer better conditions to work in other parts of the country. And the last one, the poor material working conditions. The countries use diverse levers to address to the short age, such as the increasing number of the pupils on the class, and the schools didn't offer a good contract workers.
Okay, choose one. Very good. First question. Early childhood education is a vital factor in the formation of future generations. With this, the mental and educational welfare is safeguarded for the child population, especially the most vulnerable population that doesn't have the necessary choices for a quality education. According to this, the question is, what is the European Union doing for this population?
The European Union is so important to take care of the children since they will be the future of the country. So the Commission adopted a proposal for a Council recommendation on high quality early education and care systems. So those people who can afford the resources to take care of themselves, the European Union welcomes them, give them the physical and psychological help they need so they can move on to the path they live and they can prosper to a bigger future.
Okay, second question. It is never too late to learn that adult learning includes formal, non-formal, and informal learning activities, both general and occasional, carried out by adults after leaving initial education. Individuals must rely in constant and professional development in order to remain competitive. According to this, what action has the European Union taken up to open up the possibilities for adults?
Some of the strategies implemented by the European Union to help adult learning are improving governance through better coordination between policy areas, engage effectiveness and relevance to needs of society, significantly increasing supply and take up a high-quality provision, especially in literacy, numeracy, and digital skills, effective outreach, liaison, and motivation strategies to respect and assist adult learning. More flexible opportunities for adults to learn and improve access through more learning at the workplace. The use of ICT and a second chance programs learning to recognize qualification. And finally, improve quality through monitoring the impact of policies and improving the education of adult educators.
Parents need to be in charge of the learning process because they have a really big influence in how children develop their skills. A good accompaniment is the best way to show up the support. The family is a big factor which has influence in all the environment of a child. For this reason, the education starts in our homes. As parents, we always look for the best quality for our children. When we find that just what we want is they will meet one by one all their dreams and take advantage of the government giving to our children financial support during the first and the last year of school, so we can collect the money to send them to an accredited university with extra change possibilities, as they want to do it. If we won't force them to study, always we will think about their future, because as parents we want the best for them. According to Piaget, it is important to give children the enough to support to grow up freely and let me achieve their own dreams. To conclude, the education is in charge of teachers, parents, government organizations, and is the responsibility of everyone to do the best to fulfill and freely, and critical thinking based on the context and culture, respecting the benefits